Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyree and I'm here with another video. So in today's video, I'm actually showing you guys how I was able to attach knotless braids to my hair. It was my very first time ever doing it, and I learned, just like most people, by watching other YouTube videos. And although the method was easy, there were other parts that I found very challenging, such as parting. I know a lot of people say that they struggle with parting the back of their head, but sis, I struggled with parting the side and the top. It didn't matter whether I could see it or not. I just couldn't get the parting right. Some braids are small, some are bulky, but I did evenly distribute like the actual braiding hair. I had already preset those out. You'll see a clip of me having those out. But even then, some of the braids, some of them came out really big and some of them came out really small. And I started over on some of them a couple of times and it still ended up looking the same exact way. So I just left it. But although this is not the best job, it's not the neatest job, it is something that's going to hold me over for about 2 weeks. And I mean, that's how long I plan to keep them in. There's no tension, I can move them, and you know, the method itself was really easy. So like I said, I just want to encourage anyone else who's sitting home on quarantine to go ahead and give it a try. You know, just have fun with your hair, especially protective methods. I chose some different colors. I also have the website linked below where you can purchase braiding hair since a lot of the hair stores are closed. One thing I definitely wish that I didn't do was put in the color 30 like up here at the top, like near the root. It looks out of place. I should have just stuck with just the regular ombre where it went from black to 27 or to 613, which is the really blonde color. I really just wish I stuck with that, but I wanted to like try and fill in some color up here. So I was using 30, and it's like once I got more than halfway, I realized I didn't like it, but I was not going to start over, so I decided to keep going. I mean, as you guys can see from far away, it doesn't look bad. So I'm just not going to get close to people. But I just got finished putting it in hot water just so it can have some flexibility and to seal the ends a little bit. It took me 6.5 hours and I only have 38 braids. So part of it taking me a very long time was because I was like, you know, just braiding all the way down. They're kind of long, they're waist length braids. The inches that I got for the braiding hair was 28 and 25 for the color 30 that's at the top of my hair. But my boxes are pretty big, and you know, I just plan on just wearing it down probably like this and mostly like in the bun, but I'm gonna try some different styles and I'll have a video out for that as well. Yeah, so I just wanted to just give you guys this really quick intro, and then I'm gonna get right into the video. So definitely leave some comments below. Let me know if you're a first time braider like I am, and what some of your challenges were, and if you've done it more than a couple of times and if you got better each time. This is pretty much it. Very long, and you can see everything in the back, just like all the parting. So but yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe while you're watching the video, and stay tuned. Okay, so here you see me actually trying to section off my hair. So I am using a mirror to help me part it. It didn't really help much. I'm using this edge booster to help just make the braid a little bit more clean as possible. And then now I'm about to start my first plait. So you see me splitting my hair into 3, and I'm just going to complete the first plait. So I'll start to add hair as soon as I complete the second plait. So here, this point right here is where we go in and add the hair. I just completed the second plait. So right between my index and thumb is where we're gonna add in the braiding hair. So I'm just gonna grab my preferred color, and I'm gonna stick my pinky out because I'm gonna use it for guidance and to latch onto the braiding hair so I can hold it and braid it in. So you see me latch onto the braiding hair And I'm going to take the braiding hair and loop it right through my index and thumb, and then just plait it in. So I'm going to finish the plait. So I'm going to cross over, and then I'm going to get to the same point again where my thumb and index finger meet, and I'm going to pull down the other side of the braiding hair and plait it into the braid. Then I get to this point again where it's my index and thumb finger, and I'm going to make sure I leave my pinky out because now I'm going to add in my second color. So I'm adding in my second braid here and latching onto it with my pinky and plaiting it in. And now that I got to this point again, I'm going to add in the other side. So if you need to, definitely keep replaying this video, but I'm going to keep showing you guys for the next 2 braids. So now I'm at this point again, and I'm going to add in my third piece of hair. So I just looped it right through my thumb and index finger, and now I'm just going to braid in that plait while still hanging onto the other end of that braiding hair with my pinky. And now I'm going to include it into that plait. I get to this point again, and I'm going to add in my very last piece of braiding hair. It's my 4th piece. So you'll see I grab my pinky and then pull the hair through my thumb and index finger, and then finish the plait, and then take the rest of that braiding hair and start braiding the rest of this particular braid. And I'm pretty much finished adding in hair. So I'm feeding in hair. Basically, that's what this method is feeding in braid hair. And it's supposed to make for a seamless look so that you don't have a knot on top of your hair. But I mean, of course, I'm not doing that great of a job, so you can't really tell that they're knotless braids. But either way, this video is for beginners, and I've always had a hard time attaching braiding hair to my own hair, so this method worked the best for me, and I've been able to put in some braids. Alright, I'm just doing the same steps for the next piece of braiding hair. So I'm just parting that hair and putting some edge booster on it. And now I'm going to plait it. So I complete the first plait. And now I'm completing the second plait, but right there after the end of the second plait is when we go in and add in our braiding hair. So I'm taking my pinky and clutching onto the braiding hair so that I can plait one end of it. So I just plaited the first plait with the braiding hair, so now I'm going to pull the other end down in between my thumb and index finger and plait that as well. I'm adding in my second braiding hair, pulling it through my pinky, adding it between my thumb and index finger, plaiting it, and then pulling down the other side of that braiding hair and plaiting that as well. I get to that same point again. I'm adding in my third piece of hair and plaiting one end of it while clutching the other end with my pinky. And then I pull it down so I can plait the rest of that braiding hair. And now I'm pulling in my last piece of hair. Now I'm finishing off my last braid. I'm doing the same method, so I'm going to speed up on this one. Alright, now it's time to dip my hair in some hot water. So I'm just going to section my hair into 3 and just start with the back. Dipping your braids into hot water just helps the braids to become less stiff and give it some flexibility. And now we're finished.